Hello everybody, and welcome to a deck profile of my Card Fight Vanguard Overdress deck that I use to pilot to a top 3 into the past TCG Con event that happened. We played 5 rounds. There was 23, 24, somewhere around there, players, and I got into the top cut as the 6th seed, and I was able to win my top 8 match with this deck, and then I lost my top 4 to my teammate who ended up winning the event. If you guys are wondering what deck I'm playing, I am playing Gravidia Dark World. So Gravidia Dark World, everybody knows pretty much what it's all about. You're combining the Orphist engine with the Gravidia cards. So as you can see, the Gravidia starter, the grade 1 from Orphist. So Orphist, the grade 1 from it goes and grabs this order from your deck when you ride. So it allows you just to secure your turn 2 or anything onward. Then we have the grade 2 from the ride line from Orphis, which is when you use this order, you basically get to spawn one of these tokens and then you give a unit 5k. It allows you to rush on turn 2 very effectively because you essentially swing with either three attacks, one that's 10k, one that's possibly 15, and then one that's 15, or you do 10, 10, and 20. And then we do the big boss monster, which is Gravidia Nordlinger. Pretty much, you get to go and grab your meteors when she rides. So meteor, and then when she attacks, you CB1, place any amount of these from your order zone into the drop, and she gets 15 if you do 1. She gets a crit if you do 3, and then your triggers are doubled if you do 5. So everything. If you do 5, you get all those effects. Most of the time, I don't see myself doing the 5 meteor play unless like I'm completely far behind in the game, which this deck like outpaces many of the decks in the format. So yeah, we'll get on to the rest of the deck. We're gonna start out with the triggers because I think the triggers are always they're always the same in every overdress deck. So we have the 4 heals, the 4 fronts, and then the 7 crits. I run 7 crits because I like the 20k shield against this format with decks that like with Lauren the cat deck. Basically, this is a 20k shield, so when they go into their later turns with doing the no sentinel restrict, you basically just get to have a free like 40k shield almost whenever you swing with her. And then of course the most impactful over trigger for the late game is Elder Breath. Pretty much when he's pulled on offense, you double the power and crit of your whole front row. And obviously the over triggers they remove from the game give 100 mil and draw a card. Alright, so I'm going to go over the orders next. Running 2 of the one that spawns a token from the Orphis support. I know that this is pretty much like the same lineup that like all of the decks run. I specifically think that 1 maybe in the future, because I have never drew this actually for going like in your opening hand, but I know that you play 2 just for that. I might test adding another meteor and play testing with 1, but we'll see how that goes in the future. And then we're playing 9 meteors. 9 meteors specifically because you want to see these as much as you can with riding Gravidia. And you deck them so much in this deck that you end up like seeing a lot of them in your hand, so you almost benefit like 2 times off of riding her. And 9 allows you to specifically do her second ability 3 times if you really wanted to. So like you go your first pop of them, so you pop the 3, she's 28 to crit persona ride. If you did it, do another 3, she's 38 to crit. That's kind of like my thought process of the deck, I never go into the 5 meteor play, because the 5 meteors, like, unless you're trying to just ultra sack your opponent with like pulling triggers, you're not really wanting to do that. You're just wanting to do 3, or you're going to want to do 1, or whatever you can to clear their board state when you pop the meteors. So now we're going to go into the grade 1s. 2 Bulbamine. Bulbamine's our main countercharger of the deck. A lot of the times, I didn't even use this guy this weekend to countercharge. I just use him as just a base 8K. And then, like, he's able to dodge the mirror match if you wanted to. So, like, if you have this, you boost, and then at the end of the battle, you tuck him in a soul and countercharge so that it doesn't get blown up by your opponent's Gravidia. Another example for the mirror match, Thumberino. Thumberino allows that the token, when she boosts the token, it becomes basically 30. This is a 38k column, and then they retire both of them and draw a card. It provides extra aggression, and then you're able to draw a card afterwards, and then it clears up the column, so you don't lose to Leonard, you don't lose to the mirror match, you don't lose to anything that basically like wants to remove the cards. And then 4 PGs, kind of a staple. So now we're gonna go into the grade 2s. The grade 2s, so we play 2 of the grade 2 from the ride line. Basically, when this is placed, you Soul Blast 3, and then you draw a card when you have a meteor in your order zone. This is basically just to like recover in the like later games. So like I will have a stack underneath Gravidia from riding and all that, and then I will Soul Blast a 3 just to draw a card, basically just to fix my hand as well if I needed it. And then it's a 20k when you use the effect, and then 15k cross turn. And going towards its better self, the Gravidia Stanner, basically what it is it's a 15k attack and 10k intercept when it's on the board, and you have 5 set orders in both your order zone and your drop zone. Best card in the deck, hands down. This is like this until like 10k draw triggers come out. This is like one of the best shields that you can keep on the board as an interceptor or in your hand, because there will be times that your opponent hits you with magic numbers and that this just breaks the magic number, because like normally this is a 5k and your opponent wants to make you guard with like 2 of these, then you just pop 1 down and it's a 10k shield. And then we go into our grade 3 package. Obviously the extra 3 copies of Gravidia. Persona Ride is what wins games in Overdress. Basically you get the deck thin 5 cards just as riding her on Persona Ride turn. So you ride, draw a card, search for 2 meteors, and then draw 2. You get to just recover your hand with Persona Riding, and it just is an ultra plus when you go into her. And then we run 2 of the Twisting Bulldoze. This card has won me so many games, and I like running 2 of it. I know a lot of people run the promo that's out where it swings Soul Blast and gets 5k, or some people are running Destajade. My thought process on this card is that this creates just an Omega beat stick that your opponent is never going to want to guard, but when they have to, then it really punishes them, because normally on your Persona Ride turns he's 23 in general, and then when you swing and use his effect he's going to be 33. And when you pair this with just Gravidia in general, she's going to be 38 on your Persona Ride turn, and then you're going to have your Stanner on the other side that's going to be 25 on Persona Ride. So then you're just able to make a huge beat stick column just with this, and then you can also pair this Twisting Bulldoze guy with like the token and Thumberino, which will make basically a 38 or a 48 on Persona Ride, a 38 Vanguard, and then a 33 rear guard. This card is so good in my opinion. I wasn't playing it at first when I was playing this deck, And then I tested out just playing this, and this card is over the top. I would suggest trying it out. I know some people really don't like it, but it really wins games at times. And so yeah, that's my deck profile. That's my deck profile, and I want to give just a few shout outs. Shout out to the owner of TCG Con for allowing us to go and play, especially with like Omnicron and all that coming into the world, getting stronger, and everybody not wanting to go out and play physical card games. My suggestion is I would at least try to go out to any events that are possible. When the Springfest comes out and all that, I would advise people to at least go to one, because like Springfest is going to be one of the biggest Bushiroad events of the year, and you know, you really want to support the community. Like, I know that going out risking getting it is a scary thought, but if you go and you participate and you enjoy it, that's what it's all about. It's not about being scared about something that's going on. It's about enjoying what you're doing and enjoying the people that you're around. Another shout out I want to give out is Frankie. People know him as Naru Samurai. He's the one who made my Team Eclipse mat. If you want to pan down, Team Eclipse is my team, and Naru Samurai made our mats. As you can see, if you look over to the right, it has my initial and L, and then we also have Dex and Dice and Naru Samurai on the side. Those are the sponsors of the team. I want to thank both of them, and yeah, I hope that I get to see people later on in more events, and hopefully everyone has a good day. Ciao.